Hey geeks, Barry here, Geek Out Studio, bringing you kind of like my once a quarter, once a month try to be what's on the workbench. A lot of my time has been wrapped up in trying to get the armor done for Laura, so our Spartan Kelly Hermes build. So I'll show you the progress on that, but I have been making some headway on getting back to the tabletop. I've got a Stormraven that I'm working on, and a group of Raging Heroes sisters that I got from the Kickstarter some time ago that I'm doing up for This Is Not a Test. So I'll show you all of that. I really will try and get more into putting a video like this out, either monthly or quarterly. Whatever y'all think is great. But yeah, and you can expect a painting tutorial for my Stormraven. My sisters, I think, will be a way to get back into Twitch, but I'll go over all that either at the end or while I'm going over each topic or each project that I'm working on. So we'll start with the Stormraven, move to the sisters, and then finally the Halo armor. So let's get into it. Okay, so there's not a whole lot going with my Stormraven just now because I'm actually still in the process of building it. But I've gone ahead and painted up the interiors because once the interiors are done, I'll be able to put the canopies on and mask the canopy before I then start painting everything else. But you can see I've got both Tech Marines because I've modded this to fit in the turret. But the biggest thing, one of the reasons why it's taking me so long on this is because I'm actually working on magnetizing everything. So if I'll bring these into frame, you can see that I have all the turret guns magnetized, which is another reason why I've started on the interior, because I need to paint up the interior before I can put the rest of the turret together to where I can put magnets or a piece of metal like I did with the door here on the side of the turret. So that's why I'm going with the interior first. But anyways, here are the turret guns all magnetized up. I've got the sponsons magnetized so they can go in easily, pop out, and then I can also put in doors as well. So yeah, there'll be a lot more of this done in the next week or so, since I've got most of the bulk of the magnetizing done. It'll be now to really kind of put the whole thing together and start painting it. So I'll show you my sisters and everything next. So here are my sisters. I forget what they're actually called, but these are from Raging Heroes. So I've gone ahead and primed them in a zenithal priming. So it's just Vallejo German Gray with Vallejo Gray surface primer. Again, I probably actually will start painting these on Twitch, since I don't think I will actually do a tutorial for them. But anyways, like I said, I'm going to be using them along with some other minis to make a warband for This Is Not a Test, which is basically a post-apocalyptic tabletop game. And mine's kind of like an offshoot remnant of the church. So anyways, I'll just, kind of show you each individual. So these are the sisters. Here's my leader, which is Mini from Protos. It's the company that puts out the AVP miniatures. This is from Warpath, I think, or Warzone. So I figured he made a pretty cool and rather interesting archbishop of, you know, the remnant of the Catholic Church and whatnot. So that's him. And then here's the last of the kind of they just remind me of like once upon a time in Mexico feel to them. And then I have an actual like what would be a really good Repenta for the Warhammer Sisters of Battle. So she's going to be another interesting member to the warband. So anyways, yeah, that's so you can probably start watching me paint these on Twitch. And if you follow me on Facebook, I'll post all the info and everything about that, when and where you can watch it. So now on to the big showcase, which will be the armor. Alright, so here's what's been soaking up a lot of my time is the armor. And as you can see, there's been a lot more done. I've added all the detail to the back of these parts that are going to be, they're basically shoulder blades. So I've added the detail up in here. I guess this is like a little slide latch, the little buffer on here. All I pretty much have to do is just finish the inside of here and finish these, and this bit will be done. So of course I've also gone ahead and start mocking up one of the thrusters to make sure, you know, I can plot out all of my angles and see exactly how it's going to fit and everything. So, and then this has been the latest addition, is finish out the power core or power plant or whatever you want to say it. So an interesting little tidbit is to make this, I actually had this section, I connected it here and left this section free so I could fill in all the gaps and put this piece in correctly. But I had to use, I tried and used E6000 to slide this this part into place, and so it's got a pretty good solid connection. I think the only thing is you can see a little bit of webbing right in there, maybe, I don't know. So I'll take another video and share it of just this. So I just need to finish basically this piece right in here, which will allow me to finally then, you know, connect these two pieces together. So, and then of course the chest is all done. I've added the fine detail here and up here. So I really just have to like finish some bits right here, and this will be done. And I won't really know if I need to cut these off until I finish that and go on to attach it. But that's not the only thing. I've also have got this helmet from BMP Props. So as you can see, I've gone ahead and cut out space for the visor. I've sanded it pretty even along here. So inside's been painted black. The whole thing's been given its base color. So now I just need to go in and do the shading and secondary colors and all the yellow striping. Interestingly enough, yes, this does come with a visor. So it'll, let's see if I can get it in there. Yeah, well, so it'll look a bit like that once I get ready to mount the visor. So that just gives you a little idea of what it's going to look like. So anyways, like I said, this has been the thing that has taken up the most time for me. And which is why I haven't gotten a lot of videos or anything out. But anyways, like I said, I will be posting more often as much as I can. Be sure to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, be sure to leave them down in the comment section below, both on YouTube and Facebook. Be sure to follow me on Facebook. That's where I put a lot of info and daily stuff. So be sure to like and subscribe to the video. All, you know the drill. Do all the social sharing and liking and blah, 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 blah. So anyways, hope you liked it. And till next time, I will see y'all later.